Are you unknowingly damaging your kidneys every single day with foods you thought were healthy? If you're still eating these 6 common vegetables, your kidneys could be silently suffering. Why isn't anyone talking about this? Why are these dangerous veggies still in your meals if you're trying to heal? This video is your wake-up call. It's not just about what to add, it's about what to stop. Don't let your kidney recovery slip through your fingers. Stay with me till the end to discover all 6, because missing even one could be the reason your kidneys aren't healing. Let's dive in now. 1. Spinach. Spinach may seem like a healthy green powerhouse, often praised for its iron and vitamin K content, but for someone with kidney issues, it's one of the most dangerous vegetables to consume regularly. The main culprit? Oxalates. Spinach is extremely high in oxalates, natural compounds that bind with calcium to form kidney stones. In fact, just 100 grams of cooked spinach can contain over 750 milligrams of oxalates, which is alarmingly high for anyone with even slightly reduced kidney function. These crystals not only make it difficult for the kidneys to filter properly, but they can also worsen existing damage. Spinach also has a moderate amount of potassium, another mineral that becomes dangerous in higher amounts for people with impaired kidney function. When kidneys struggle to filter out excess potassium, it stays in the blood, which can lead to muscle weakness, heart arrhythmias, or even cardiac arrest in severe cases. You may think boiling spinach helps, and while it can reduce oxalates slightly, the risk remains high. Here's a question: are you still putting spinach in your smoothies or salads thinking you're helping your body? The truth is, if your kidneys are not fully healthy, you're adding strain they can't handle. A better alternative would be cabbage or kale, which are lower in oxalates and easier on your renal system. Ready to protect your kidneys? Then the next vegetable might surprise you even more, because it's one that appears in almost every dish: tomatoes. 2. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are beloved for their juicy flavor and versatility in cooking, but they pose a serious risk to individuals battling kidney disease, especially in advanced stages. Why? The reason is their sky-high potassium content. A single medium tomato contains around 290 milligrams of potassium, and a cup of tomato sauce can contain up to 900 milligrams. While potassium is essential for heart and muscle function in healthy individuals, for kidney patients, it becomes a silent killer. Impaired kidneys can no longer remove the extra potassium from the blood effectively, leading to hyperkalemia, a condition that can trigger nausea, weakness, and even sudden heart failure. Many people think cooked tomatoes or ketchup are safer options, but in reality, those processed versions usually have even higher concentrations of potassium per serving. What makes it worse is that tomatoes are acidic, which may also irritate the stomach and increase inflammation in the body, something kidney patients absolutely need to avoid. Ask yourself, are you using tomato paste or sauce in your daily meals thinking it's a healthy base? It may be the very thing preventing your kidneys from healing. A safer and equally tasty option is red bell peppers, which are low in potassium but rich in flavor and antioxidants. If you're committed to reversing kidney damage, you must be willing to rethink even the most common foods. And speaking of foods with hidden dangers, the next vegetable is often praised for its superfood status but can silently poison your kidneys. Get ready to discover the real truth about beets. 3. Beets. Let's talk about something most people never suspect: beets. Yes, that vibrant red vegetable you've always thought of as heart-healthy and full of iron might actually be putting a silent strain on your kidneys. Beets are extremely rich in oxalates, natural compounds that can crystallize in the body. When your kidneys are already weakened or struggling to filter efficiently, these oxalates can build up and contribute to the formation of kidney stones. In fact, just 1 cup of raw beets can contain up to 152 milligrams of oxalates. For someone with impaired renal function, that's a dangerously high amount. Beets also contain nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide in the body. While nitric oxide can support blood vessel health, excessive nitrate intake in people with kidney issues may stress the filtration system, especially if the kidneys are no longer properly removing waste. One of the biggest risks comes when people consume beet juice in concentrated form, thinking they're doing something great for their health, but in reality, they're flooding their system with high levels of oxalates, potassium, and nitrates all at once. Can your kidneys handle that triple burden? So the question is, should you give up beets completely? If you're in the early stages of kidney disease or have a history of kidney stones, it's often safer to limit or avoid beets altogether. A smart solution is to replace beets with kidney-friendly vegetables like cauliflower or radishes, both of which are low in potassium and oxalates, yet still rich in antioxidants and fiber. Your kidneys don't just need help, they need protection. Why feed them something that does the opposite? Next, we move to another common favorite that's likely on your plate more than you think: potatoes. 4. Potatoes. On the surface, they look harmless. They're filling, versatile, and even considered comfort food in many diets. But did you know that potatoes are loaded with potassium? A single medium-baked potato with skin can contain more than 900 milligrams of potassium. That's nearly 20% of the recommended daily intake for a healthy adult. Now imagine what that does to someone with compromised kidney function who's already struggling to eliminate excess potassium from the bloodstream. High potassium levels, also known as hyperkalemia, can lead to fatigue, weakness, irregular heartbeats, and in extreme cases, even heart failure. The danger increases if potatoes are eaten frequently or in large portions. Most people don't realize that potassium isn't only found in bananas. Potatoes are one of the top culprits. Even boiling them doesn't completely remove the risk. It can reduce potassium content by about 50%, but the remaining amount is still high for someone with chronic kidney disease. So what's the fix? Instead of cutting them out entirely, you can leach potatoes, a method where you peel, slice, soak them in water for several hours, and then boil them. This can lower potassium significantly, but if your kidney function is severely impaired, even that might not be enough. A safer swap would be white rice, sweet pumpkin, or turnips, low potassium carbs that won't stress your filtration system. Up next, we'll uncover a trendy food that health influencers keep praising, but it might actually be silently attacking your kidneys. Stay tuned as we reveal the surprising truth about avocados. 5. Avocados. Let's talk about one of the most hyped superfoods in the world today, avocados. Number 5 on our list. While they're praised for their heart-healthy fats and creamy texture, the reality for anyone dealing with kidney problems is very different. Avocados are extremely high in potassium. Just one medium avocado can contain up to 975 milligrams of potassium. That's nearly 25% of the daily limit recommended for someone with compromised kidney function. For a healthy person, potassium helps with nerve and muscle function. But for someone with chronic kidney disease, CKD, or any kind of kidney damage, high potassium can be dangerous. The kidneys are responsible for filtering excess potassium out of the blood. But if they're already weakened, this potassium builds up, leading to irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, and even sudden heart complications. Many patients think that replacing junk food with natural fats like avocado is a smart move. But when your kidneys are already struggling, even the most natural choices can be silently damaging. A common question we hear is, "But I thought avocados are healthy fats. Why are they bad for me?" And the answer lies in context. Yes, they're healthy, but not for people with reduced kidney filtration. If your lab tests show rising potassium levels, or if your doctor mentioned limiting high potassium foods, then avocados must go. The solution? Try low potassium alternatives like apples, berries, or even healthy fats like olive oil, which are kidney-friendly and safe for regular use. If anyone has questions about whether avocados are safe in their diet, feel free to ask in the comments. And if this helped clear your confusion, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more kidney-safe tips. Now, we move to a leafy green that may surprise you, Swiss chard, number 6 on our list. 6. Chard. Swiss chard might look like a rainbow of health with its bright green leaves and colorful stems, but it's hiding a harmful truth for people with kidney issues. It contains very high levels of oxalates, compounds that contribute to kidney stone formation, especially calcium oxalate stones, which are the most common type. Just 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard can have over 650 milligrams of oxalates, making it a risky choice for those who have a history of kidney stones or impaired filtration. Also, like avocado, it contains high potassium, almost 960 milligrams per cup when cooked. That's nearly a quarter of the maximum daily allowance for someone with stage 3 CKD. It's shocking because Swiss chard is usually labeled a superfood and included in smoothies, salads, and detox diets. But for your kidneys, it can act more like a slow toxin, especially when eaten regularly. The question is, isn't it okay if I just eat a little occasionally? The honest answer? Even small amounts can add up quickly, and in people with already low kidney function, that little could be too much. The better solution is to replace it with low oxalate greens like kale or romaine lettuce, which give you the fiber and nutrients without the kidney stress. Still confused about leafy greens? Drop your question in the comments and we'll answer them. And now, coming up next, you won't believe number 4 It's one of the most eaten vegetables around the world and could be spiking your potassium without you even knowing. Stay tuned. If you're serious about healing your kidneys, removing these 6 vegetables is not optional, it's essential. Avocados and Swiss chard, while often praised, are loaded with potassium and oxalates that can silently worsen kidney damage. Your kidneys need support, not stress. Even so-called superfoods can be harmful in the wrong context. It's time to take control of your diet with real awareness. Every bite matters. Still unsure? Drop your questions in the comments. We're here to help. If this video helped you rethink your food choices, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more kidney-saving tips. Thanks for watching.